Alright, hello. So you can see what happened yesterday. The uh, so like I said, this was the risk zone, this was the reward zone, and that it looks very favorable to go up and hit this target because that was 85 pip ADR range, which is the average daily range. But as you can see, it was attempting to do that, and then the market reversed that and reversed that momentum and forced it down. And I told you that there was no limit to how far down it could go. So I just hit the, if it does go to the other side of this risk zone, then just hit the average daily range, and it went double that. Actually, we can see that this range about 85 pips is about halfway through, and the total high to low is about 160 pips. So like I said, there was no limit to that downward range, and that's what it did. And you can see that when it retraced back up and back to the risk zone and respected that risk zone, which it is still doing, the the resistance of that risk zone. So again, if you look at this, if we're looking closer into this risk zone, you can see that it didn't violate it before when it was considering buying. You can see that the minimum of the risk zone was not violated. So at this point, I would have bought, and it attempted to go up, but then the market, some market player reversed it, and that's where we can tell that also at this point, this inflection point here marks, I said, at 8 GMT, there will probably be a decision around here which target it will hit. And we can see that it attempted to go up, and then it was reversed. And this side of the risk zone, when it went under this side of the risk zone, it was decisive. It didn't cross this risk zone many times, only one time, and then it continued to go down into an undetermined amount, a no boundary amount, which was 120 pips, about 113 pips there, 115 pips, and then just went back up, rebounded and retraced back up onto the minimum side of this risk zone, which it currently is at. So okay, so that's just to show that what I said yesterday, and now I'll make a prediction for the next day. Yesterday I also said that there was a bias to the downside. All slopes are showing a bias to downtrend, which is what we continue to see today. So let's see if I can get on a 15-minute here. 15 minutes probably better here. So this is what it looks like right now. If we look at the next 24 hours, that's probably around here somewhere. So about this range right here. So for the next 24 hours, what should we, the momentum is, the trends show momentum for decline, and or continuation of the downward trend. So this is the space that we have to deal with, the time and space that we have to deal with in the next 24 hours. So considering that, as far as this space here, this as a target, again, 145 pips, less probable. What's more probable is, either way, this is a smaller region to this region. So this would make this a risk zone and this a reward zone. And this is also a smaller region to this region, which would again make this a risk and this a reward. So if I were trading this, then I would use this as a risk zone, and or in other words, I would not trade in here. I would consider if it hit this to be an entry point, and then this the target, and then this the stop. And if I was buying, I would buy here, and I would stop here, and I would target here. Okay, so again, and this is a 5-minute view. So you really don't. There's really not much on the sell side. If you're going to scalp or something like that, you still have basically a more than a 1-to-1 risk reward. You have 30 pips to 45 pips at least. So it definitely is, worth you to do that, and that increases as the time increases. You can see that this becomes more profitable as time increases throughout the day, but the stop size remains the same. So that is still worth doing, especially as scalping. And then the stop size remains the same, and also the on the buy side also, and the target increases. You can see this, the target increases. So from target, you have this slope here with the risk slope. The region is remaining the same, but it's sloping downward, creating a larger reward area. So, and then again here, sloping downward, creating a larger reward area. So either way, it becomes more profitable to hit the rewards on either side. Although the buy side, you can see that there's a much bigger reward possibility. But since this is 150, nothing is impossible, but it's probably more likely that something like this is hit. More probable, according to the slopes and the range. It's more likely that you'll just have a target, this target hit, the sell target hit. But this target could happen over 2 days. Definitely could be something like that. So just respect the risk zone, and change your position according to whatever side it's on. All right, so let's see what happens. Check back tomorrow to see the result.